Hey everyone, on this episode of Tipple Theory, we're going to be talking about the Alabama Slammer.
Tipple theory is the exploration of history and practice of creating alcohol around the world. On this show, we'll share some of the history of how your favorite beverages came to be, as well as techniques professional bartenders use to elevate your poison of choice into an experience worth savoring.
Hello
Roll
and
Tide!
welcome to Roll Tide! Welcome to Tipple Theory with your VSOP hosts. My name is Sean.
And I'm September.
Please visit tippletheory.com today to find other episodes and ways that you can support us, like talking to us on Discord because we're lonely, or Patreon because our money is lonely. Today's topic is the Alabama Slammer, but before we get into it, September, what you been up to?
Well, taking care of people like I do.
That's good.
My bestie had a kidney blockage and it was terrifying. Like, she was in the hospital. She's home now,
damn.
but she had to have a nephrostomy. She has a stone in her kidney that is a centimeter. Like, not what she's normally hearing those measurements. But it was like basically completely blocked kidney. So now they have stuff in to like drain that out while they get rid of all the infection and get a surgery scheduled and this and that. And it took days for her fever to come down, so they wouldn't let her out of the hospital. So drink wise, she's not going to be drinking anymore. She's been having trouble, and we've been trying to find the source of it for a while, because I was like, well, you don't drink enough beer, because beer can help with that. But we do live in the kidney stone belt of North Carolina. It's a famous thing. It's one of those prevalent areas for people to get kidney stones. And there are different kinds of stones you can get. Some are genetic, not a lot you can do. Some are from calcium. Some are from other minerals. Some like stuff like eating high foods high in potassium and phosphorus can aggravate some people. But there are ingredients in like tea that can aggravate and cause kidney stones. What's the... Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember the name of the thing. It's the same thing. It's in beets. It's in spinach. It's in a lot of high iron things. Yeah. And then they also contain this other thing that helps iron bind to itself, and it can cause and aggravate kidney stones. And our chat is too long for me to remember. But anyway, partially they say it's because of stuff in the water, partially drinking all that sweet tea. There's areas of the South, including North Carolina, I think is actually the worst one historically.
I think I found it. Oxalates.
Oxalates, that's it. I found it at the same time. Oxalates. Oxalates.
Not oxalotls.
Not oxalotls.
But if you look quickly at your Google search, you'll be like, oh, oxalotls? No.
Oxalotls? Don't eat those anyway.
Also true.
So, I was looking at... So she can't drink more beer, and she was like, it was the beginning of this. Whoo, sorry. Brain is all over today. Like, that's new. She's had trouble with wine for years and years and years, has like a itchy, tickly, like almost a histamine reaction. And then she started having trouble with like whiskeys, give her the same thing. And she thought it was oak from the barrels. And like bit by bit, there were fewer things that she could tolerate drinking without having a weird reaction. So she's going to just quit entirely, which in her condition makes perfect sense. And why not? And quit trying to chase it. But I'm making a shrub for her, because you can just put that in some fizzy water and have a delightful mocktail. Yeah. And things that are good for... cranberries are very good for urinary tract health. And right. She's going to be doing all this healing after surgery and everything. And I had cranberries in the freezer just for making stuff. And rosemary is a great companion to cranberry. and I know she likes rosemary, and it's anti-inflammatory. So I'm doing a rosemary cranberry shrub for medicinal purposes for real.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. I've got some good stuff that you can see the mother in it because,
Mhm.
oh, that's the other medicinal component. She's been on IV antibiotics for days and days and like to heal stuff and prophylactically. And she's 2 weeks before her surgery. And so long term antibiotics kill so much of your gut health and everything else.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to use a really nice apple cider vinegar with the mother in it to also help boost that part of her
Rebuild.
body back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, did she have an infection or they're just, like, just out of precaution kinda thing?
There was definitely infection because when they did
Mm.
drainage, they saw evidence of that, but there's no infection in the urine that's coming from being filtered by her other kidney through her bladder, where, or in the stuff that's coming out of the bag now that they had the kidney cleared out. But basically, one kidney, this stone is just completely blocking and it
Oh.
couldn't express anything. So they have a bag to just drain that kidney out, and she's living with one kidney on a bag and one kidney the regular way, right
Ta
now.
taking one to go.
Yeah,
Um,
it's loads of fun. But kidney stones are a funny thing. I have a lot of experience with this from a friend of mine years ago who I guess people don't wanna be my best friend. They keep trying to lose kidneys. Who had stag stones where they grow branches, and she had a whole series of surgeries to get rid of those. Um, but kidney stones are a funny thing where it's a chicken and egg. At least when that happened 15 years ago ish or whatever. Um, that's what the doctors were saying. Like, because a kidney infection could cause stones, but stones can also cause infection.
Oh, I see, I see.
So you kind of don't know where it started.
Right. Damn.
Yeah.
Uh, my
Yeah.
life is not as exciting.
It's, I don't know if
Just
exciting is
probably
the word
well,
she'd use, but
turbulent, maybe. I'm
but
glad
it's
she's
awesome.
okay.
I like being able to like you when somebody goes in the hospital and it's scary, because it was scary. Like she was losing kidney function and had been running a high fever for a couple of days before she finally went to the urgent care. She thanked me for sending the urgent care I sent her to. The one she used to go was closed, and I was like, I go to this one. You should go. And the person there was like, you need to go over to the hospital right now. I was like, really? Right now? Do I have to? Do you really think? And the person was very assertive with her. No, go now. Yes, I mean now. And she was appreciative that they made her go because it was worse than she was, I guess, willing to admit to herself.
Yeah.
Or we're used to just plug it through and getting shit done. But then you feel like helpless. What can I do? What can I? There's nothing I do about it. I was in another town. This happened. I was in Raleigh, away. I was like, do I go back? I mean, her kids are there. They can do stuff. But then I came home and I was, she's in the hospital. I'm like, I can make a potion.
We're gonna put our beverage knowledge to use.
Exactly.
Yes.
And what about you? What have you been up to?
Well, so I've been doing lots. We recorded an hour later than we normally do, and, like, so I was like I ran to my daughter's bathroom. I didn't run, it's literally right outside my office, but I went to my daughter's bathroom, and I've been working on refinishing her tub. So I went and sprayed a bunch of paint, which was like I was on the last step to use the tub refinishing spray paint, which is insanely
Mhm.
noxious. I had, like, the whole, like, the Bane respirator mask on with the 2 filters, and, that was fine, except for I had goggles on because it came with goggles, and I was like, "Oh, I should put those on because it could get in your eyes."
Yeah.
Um, but then, like, my vision started to get fuzzy, and I was like, "Oh, oh,
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 no,
no.
no.
Is it because 'cause I'm a sweaty bastard, or is it because it's that maybe the respirator isn't working?" And no, it's because I was sweaty. Um But then, I got out of the bathroom, I put, like, a HEPA filter in there and had the normal fan on, and I go out in my house, and, like, within 20 minutes, like, there's fumes everywhere anyway. Like, it's just gonna spread. So, dealing with that, I went to the liquor store this week because 'cause I'm behind on making our weekly cocktail videos, and I was like, "Alright, I need to get a couple ingredients." and there is a so there's normally there used to be a section in the back of the store where they put the THC drinks
Mhm.
because it's currently still legal in Texas for now, and it's at the end of the vodka section at the back of the store, which doesn't really matter. But I was like, oh, I don't have any vodka, and there's at least one or two things we had this season so far that I was like, oh, I just don't have vodka. So so I was down there and I like glanced over and I was like, oh, all the THC stuff is gone. Oh, okay, maybe this chain it's a bigger chain. So I was like, well, maybe they're worried about the laws and stuff and just decided to nix it. I turn around and I go up front and like, no, they had moved everything like right to the front. I just didn't notice it when I walked in, but it is like they doubled the size of the section and put it right by the front door.
Wow.
I was like, oh, they're doubling down. So I've seen a lot of ads online and social media for Willie's Remedy, a la Willie Nelson.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and so they have that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I've actually heard of that. That's look at marketing and everything, knowing about me a little too much. Uh, there's too much THC in those. Uh, Willie's, I want to say, is 10 milligrams of THC per ounce. So if you're doing tiny shots,
Oof.
you'll be twice as high as you need to, or at least I would. Because 5 gets the job done for me. Used to. I haven't done it in a while. So that was crazy. And then today, right before the bathtub, but after where I was thinking about like, oh, what time are we recording? I was scrolling on Instagram and I see um, KJ from Jamiroquai, the dude that always wear the hat and has a lovely voice. And like he's in a video and like it starts like virtual insanity. I'm like, wait, what is this? But the filming was off, like it was different. And then I look at the top, I see Jamiroquai and Beefeater. I was like, are they doing a collab? Not only are they doing a collab, it's for Beefeater 0.0, their non-alcoholic gin.
Oh.
So I
Hmm.
am super excited to try that out. I like Beefeater. And when people would ask me like, "Hey, what's the best gin for a gin and tonic?" That's usually my recommendation because at least it used to be cheap, but it was good. It's very serviceable. Like it's a good, well-rounded gin. It is the English
They're a
version of New
dry, right?
Amsterdam.
They're a
They're a
London
London Dry.
dry. Yeah.
Yeah. It was I and it's maybe I think it was one of the first gins I ever had. So so it's there's probably a bit of that
Little
nostalgia factor.
nostalgia. Yeah.
But I like it, and I'm very excited to see a brand that large also going for a non-alcoholic uh, market share.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be on the lookout. And I'm trying to figure out like, is there a sign up list? Like, put me on your marketing. I'm sick of solar power companies or student loan companies contacting me via voicemail. I want Beefeater and Jamiroquai to be reaching out. So yeah,
There you go.
that's been my time and my little fun things happening. Speaking of fun things, the Alabama Slammer. The Slammer. So the Alabama Slammer is a more recent, I'm going to say, shot. I saw a few places online kind of looking around and going like, oh, it could be a long drink. It could be a shot. But it seems like at least the origin wise.
I saw both ways. I
Right.
saw it started as a drink and was turned into a shot, and I saw it started as a shot and turned into a drink.
Right.
So I also saw a lot of this classic cocktail, which hurt my soul because, like, it's kind of after I was born, at least when it started getting documented. And when we talk about classic cocktails, because we talk about cocktails, we talk about history, we seem to, along with ancient history, but for cocktails it it feels like the prohibition era surge, in this
Hmm.
kind of mixology.
Yeah. The
That's classic cocktails. And then there's
right.
been resurgences of the mixology aspects of it, that so calling something a classic from like the 70s and 80s is a little
Yeah. It's a little
eh.
out there,
It's not how I'd
but
put it if I were an historian.
I
They're treating it like it's music and, it's
right.
oldies after X number of years.
Right. Why is everything still the 80s, 90s, and today? Today has been 25 years. So I was looking. I'm a fan of the idea that the Alabama Slammer originated as a shot, partly because it's called a slammer,
Yeah,
and something you would slam is usually not a long drink or a tall drink. Uh, but I could find some consensus that it was created as an easy drinking tailgate drink. I think I actually wrote cocktail in the notes, so I'm like, ah,
and with the
fudge.
number of things in it, it's kind of a lot for a shot, but I
Mm,
mean, I guess traditionally, but now if you shots in the bars, they put them in a rocks glass. Like, there's so many of these concoctions that are
yeah, I mean, you could say, oh, a shot should only be one or two things. I'm like, I've made shots that are complex, like 8 ingredients,
yeah,
still for a shot.
but then you pour
So,
them in a whole bunch of
sure.
yeah.
So, let's say it's a party drink. It's a tailgate drink, or beverage.
I mean, that's theoretically where the Alabama comes from, right?
Right. Theoretically.
Roll
So
Tide.
there's still a little whoopsie daisy, didn't quite document it kind of stuff. So you can say the cocktail always has Southern Comfort and orange juice, generally.
Generally.
This is also weird. But I'm saying for the Alabama Slammer, it always has SoCo and orange juice. But nailing down its exact origin is a little weird because I would find stuff that were kind of vague, like, oh, it originated in the late 60s, early 70s. Another source was like, no, 1975 at the University of Alabama during a tailgate. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. Uh, there were some sources that I don't believe this, but I wanted to include it because I thought it was kind of funny. But they're saying like Tom Cruise in Cocktail was the one that made it famous, which would have been in like '93. I want to
Yeah,
say.
no, it was '80s, but I
Or
read
was it
that
'80s?
as a
Okay,
surge in, popularity.
right. And I think it was more of just the popularity. Same with people saying Brett Favre made the cocktail popular because he liked to drink it when he was at the University of Alabama. Which sure he might have made it more popular, but I would
80
think that someone there
88,
made it
by
for
the way.
him.
88, by the
88? Oh
way.
my gosh, that was 88. Goodness.
I know.
But you could say they both contributed to its popularity or its status in pop culture. But I would not give them either of them any credit for
For inventing it.
yeah for inventing it or its stuff. So
It was fun to say it rhymed, and the
yeah,
movie was very, like, juggling around your shakers and stuff. I think it
flair.
created some popularity for cocktails in general. I mean,
Mhm.
you could go take classes, for
Right.
mixing, with all those little tricks at the time. But the drink itself, it just happened to end up in the movie.
Oh, sure. And by the time I started bartending, every restaurant manager was referencing cocktail. Um, that and I worked in Scottsdale, Arizona to start with, and that didn't help because I was 21 and everyone there was roughly in their 40s, which made it well, that meant that they had all seen cocktail when they were
The
14
demographic,
to
yeah.
20.
Eh,
So I found another reference that said Harry's Bar in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, claims to be the originator of the slammer, or had claimed at one point. Because I went to their website after reading about that, and they had no current claims on their website. So
Hmm.
either someone disproved them or they were like, it's not worth it. Also, the bar opened a year after the first written recipe called the Alabama,
I really don't see
which,
that as the same thing.
right. So, and this was kind of weird. And this is like where I've been kind of going like, well, it's this, where it's that. And so I don't like this one part, like, cause an Alabama slammer to me should be red. Roll
Mhm.
Tide, Alabama, as like the way I've always seen it. So this one, which is from the first edition of the Playboy's Bartender's Guide, which I used to have a copy of, my brother took it and didn't know
Oh,
that it was
no.
mine. But so in this guide, there's a shot called the Alabama. It's close, so it could
I
be
don't think it's close at all.
okay. So there's SoCo, there's Slow Gin, which is in some I've seen in modern versions or other versions, Amaretto, which I do remember someone telling me Amaretto when I was at one
Mhm.
point. I think it was a more of a regional thing. Half ounce of lemon juice in a highball glass over ice. So this would be a tall drink, not a shot. It's missing the red component, which is usually grenadine or sloe gin. Well, I guess sloe gin is kind of reddish, so that could kind of work. But it's the first Alabama attributed drink. but I don't know, I went with that as because that was in 1971, so it would've been
So I
right
saw
around
a
the time.
copy of the recipe. Why does it sound different? Alabama Slim.
Oh, yeah, no, so
The
that's not
Alabama that okay, the one that Playboy's Bar Guide published
mhm, in
is
71? Because they have a
yeah,
different one in 72.
is in 71.
Okay.
Oh wait. No, in 71 72 copies, they both include an Alabama that
Mhm.
is brandy, lemon juice, curacao, sugar, and an orange peel.
So how did I f okay, so this is weird.
That's why I was like, this is really, really different because it doesn't have this uh SoCo, it doesn't have the amaretto.
I'm like, "Oh, wait, actually, I think that might be in the notes." I 'cause I'm like, I know that's absolutely Diffords, I think, is where I got
The
that
Difference
one
Guide
from.
article has it, yeah. And they
Yeah.
have an actual screenshot of the book from the bar guide.
Oh, that's the screenshot from the book. Oh, there it is. Randy, so where did I get da, 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 da. By recipe, what's Oh, that's weird. So the text has one and the picture is a different one.
Ah,
If you read the text of it, it says Wine
right.
Soko, Slow Gin, Amaretto,
Soco,
Lemon
Slow Gin,
Juice.
Amaretto, which is
But the
right.
picture is a different attribute, or the picture has the
Yeah,
same
weird.
attribution.
Yeah, I think somebody in the article made a mistake because um the text of the article is the same recipe as the above 2003 Joy of Mixology recipe. Looks like. Oh no, that one is lemon juice instead of orange juice.
Yeah.
But anyway, the screenshot is from that bar guide and it's way different.
I'm like trying to find you know what? I might Oh, a copy of the book is only $9.
Ooh.
And it's in Dallas currently. Ooh. Alright, I might get this in for a later episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
So is there a difference between I wonder if
oh,
there's a difference between Playboy Bartender's Guide or the Playboy's Bar Guide. Maybe they're two different books.
oh, that is a good point. Well, let's see if there's a Playboy bar wait, what was
Because I
the
went looking for the guy. It was really whatever. Um, but either way,
uh
I don't. I th- I think like you put in here, like maybe it could be the version that came from Harry's that looks a lot closer to and has the main components in the one that was invented for tailgating and it's in that area. I think that's a much more likely source than this Alabama drink in the Playboy Guide listed under brandy cocktails heading.
yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's just entirely different.
Yeah. Yeah, if it yeah, I would not take a brandy version of this. Well, okay, actually, you know what?
The
I
brandy,
lied.
lemon juice, curacao, sugar, shake it with ice, strain it into a
Curacao.
pre-chilled sugar frosted cocktail glass, twist an
Right.
orange peel above. Is
That's a
That's a
sidecar.
cocktail, right?
That's a
Like that's
sidecar.
there you go. Sakura is curacao.
Well, you'd use an orange liqueur of some kind, so
Yeah,
curacao
yeah,
would work. You'd use, Grand Marnier,
yeah,
but
Marnier.
honestly, that makes a cocktail more expensive
Yeah.
and
Well, get yourself a copy of this book, and then we'll talk about it because I'm curious if this brandy cocktails and then Alabama's right there. I wonder if there's just different ones for different states.
Oh, interesting. Alright, so actually I need another definitive decision on this, or to help with this. So I can get the one that the first found, the $9.24 free shipping, is the 2004 deluxe edition. Or I found on eBay, $8 plus $4 shipping, the 1971 version.
It depends how you feel about it.
Um,
Do you want the updates in history or do you want the retro item? Because you don't know. Like sometimes, like with cookbooks, they not just update it, they change recipes, they take some out. Like
Yeah,
that happens to the Better Homes and Gardens. Like there's a recipe in there I grew up with, and then the new versions don't have it anymore. It's really irritating. I assume they do the same stuff with these cocktail books, but
I
it
would think
depends
so.
on whether they call it
Yeah.
historical reprinting or whatever.
Oh, hey, they're interesting. Okay, well, maybe not interesting. So,
Excuse me.
the 1971 Playboy's Bar Guide
Mhm.
is what it's called. It's the Playboy's Bar Guide. Like, that's what the cover says. There are still actually 2 different versions from 1971. There's a blue-orange cover,
Mm.
and there is a kind of a black
So
cover with, like, a man and a
the
woman.
bar guide and the
Uh,
bartender's guide
so
may
they're both
indeed have been
called the
different books.
they're 2. So later on, it's called the Playboy Bartender's Guide, at least by 2004. In 1971, they're both called the Playboy's Bar Guide, but there's still 2 different versions. One of them is like how to create and enjoy the world's best drinks. The other one, the subtitle is everything you need to know to make perfect drinks.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
how many
goodness.
versions of this do I have to get? Ugh.
It's not Pokemon.
See, that one's a paperback. Is this one a paperback? Maybe that's the difference. Give me a sign. I do enjoy the, like, old yellowed pages of a book. Um, this one also looks like a paperback. Give me a description.
Okay. Well, while you do
Okay,
that, I
yeah, I'm
think
sorry.
we know your notes here. There have been a lot of little things. It's been published a lot of different times. It was published in '84 in Mr. Boston's 50th anniversary bartender's
Nice.
guide. Mark Torr's 1987, The Bartender's Cherry, second edition. It was in The Joy of Mixology by Gary Regan in 2003. I went looking for different versions today to see, about changes and evolutions. I don't know if I call it that. I think it's a lot of people putting their spin on it, or maybe they didn't know and threw something in and that was good. Oddly enough, I found one on Absolute. Uh, you know, we mostly know them for vodka.
Mhm.
They have a version of the Alabama Slammer on there, um, that has rye in it. It didn't actually have any vodka in the recipe, which a lot of Alabama Slammers do have vodka in the recipe, because it is kind of a tailgatey punch. You're
Well,
throwing a lot
okay.
of stuff in it. But I saw a version with rye in it. Saw some with lemon and orange. I've seen the lemon omitted. I've seen the orange omitted. I've seen cherry, a cherry put into the recipe.
Mhm.
Um, and some only one of those. Some use sloe gin and some use grenadine for that orange component. So the commonalities, are the SoCo and the amaretto. Like that's kind of the base flavors you're looking at, and then something fruity and sweet like an orange juice, and something red and sweet, like sloe gin or grenadine to get that sunset color that it
Yeah.
has. Um, and just make it easy to go down, whether a shot or a drink. Um, I said, and like I said earlier, I saw some shots. Some say it started as a shot. Some say it started as a drink. Some say exactly the opposite. And so I didn't realize that SoCo is supposed to be peach flavored.
Ew. Really?
Yeah, I was like, that was like the
Way
lemon
off.
and the orange to sweeten it up and balance with that peachy Southern comfort. I'm like, what? And I looked it up, and absolutely, it's like the description of SoCo is it's got peach liqueur in it, and fresh. They use fresh peaches in the process somehow. Good God, I would have never in a million years,
Mm.
even with my trained palate, and I'm always picking out flavors and foods and drinks, and no, ooh, like peach. I'm sorry. If you think you don't like peach because you don't like SoCo, please have a peach. Peaches are delightful. That's no. What? So today I learned SoCo is supposed to be peach. Some twisted person. Um,
Weird. I mean, good. No, weird, actually.
ugh, you know. So, how would we make it or put a twist on?
Uh, so my my the version I know that I came up with or had to read in a bar book was the SoCo Amaretto Orange Juice Grenadine. With that in mind, I would replace the SoCo with an Amaro, and my first thought was Amaro Montenegro, which has more herbal components to it. It's actually still kinda sweet, but I think drier than a Southern Comfort. Um, I basically I need the Southern Comfort to not be there. Uh, it is one of I'd rather drink Malort or Fernet or Rumpelminz. I can't
Kinda the same.
stand
I can't
SoCo.
stand SoCo. Like, I and people love it. People love it. I don't know. People love Crown too, but that
I'd rather drink Crown.
there. That's like, how would you make it? Put a twist on it? I'm like, I wouldn't. Like, I I'd order one at a bar to toast my dad.
Mhm.
So the story there is the only time I drank in a bar with my dad. I met him at the local, and he said, buy a shot, right? And cool, all right, Dad. And I ordered a shot of Jack Daniels, and he was like, "What the hell?" Like, wow. I'm like, "What? You said a shot? Like, it's a shot. Like, it's to me a shot still in my brain. Like, people with all these fruity shots, and we're gonna talk about another one next week, and there's a million of them out there. Like, I just have a hard time seeing it as a shot. I mean, I guess sometimes they have enough alcohol in them, but to me, a shot of something is a shot of a liquor. And my dad ordered an Alabama Slammer. My dad is like a big redneck dude. Hunts fish, he was that guy. And this he orders this fruity little shot, but he that was his shot. It was just so unexpected, and weird to me. And then I took my shot of Jack, and we clinked our glass. I took my shot of Jack, and he just stared at me like he was waiting.
For, like, whiskey face.
Yeah, and just no. I mean, it's fine. Jack's not particularly harsh, in my opinion. I was fine, and then he took his shot and stuff. So it's just an odd memory that really sticks out for me. And so I would go to a bar and get one, um, like on the anniversary of his birthday or his death or something. But that's the only time I would drink one. I don't like Southern Comfort. I don't like amaretto. I'm not. I don't feel a need to like. I don't know anybody who drinks these things. I don't think I'll ever be making them. So I'm not gonna buy and have it in my house. So I'm not gonna taste it and sip it and figure out a way to improve it or put my own twist on it because I just don't want to. It's SoCo tastes like cough medicine to me. Like
Mhm.
what?
Yeah.
Just
It's
feel like, well, how do we make it non-alcoholic? It's like just put some cough syrup in your lemonade, I guess.
So I put please God or so please for the love of Pete, no?
No.
If you had to, like, say I was working and someone's like, "I need a non-alc" alright, what I would do is I would get, um,
There you go. If I
some
was being employed to do it,
right.
you'd have to literally pay us.
$100 bill to my head. Uh, I'd almond extract, peach nectar, orange juice, and grenadine is probably what I would do. Um, it would be sweet, it would be red, it would have some of the flavors, it would probably actually, it would taste better than an Alabama Slammer, and if you put vodka in
Sure.
it, it would taste amazing. But no, to actually
So I don't
replicate
like almond enough. There's
yeah.
something about almond flavored liqueurs and drinks that I don't like. I like to eat almonds, but I don't. There's something about the way that happens that I just don't like. Because it's like I could make a shrub with like
Ooh,
peach and
almond shrub.
cherries, like fresh ones, and put
Mhm.
some lemon in there, and like that would be amazing. But if I put almond extract in it, I wouldn't want it anymore. Someone
Actu
might. I wouldn't. I think my brain thinks it's cyanide. I think my brain thinks it's poison. Like,
if you made that shrub and just did like, layered it with grenadine, that would be awesome. That would be good. Actually, I think that would let's call that actually the replacement. Just a peach shrub with a grenadine float. I think wait, which one would be denser? I hmm.
hmm. Well, it's thick enough you could probably float. The grenadine's not alcoholic though.
Yeah, it's basically a sugar syrup. Um, so I think the actually, the grenadine I think would be more dense than the shrub. Depends how much vinegar's in there. 'Cause they're both otherwise kind of a syrupy. Either way,
True. Yeah.
something along those lines. Have to experiment.
You know
I think
what
that would be
would
a better.
work? I know it would work because it doesn't have to float.
No, it doesn't. It
Because
just
it
layers are
mixes like the
fun.
slammers and stuff, right? But it
Yeah.
just if you get that swirl like a sunset. So what I know it would be good is you could make a peach shrub and use pomegranate molasses
Mm, yeah.
and drizzle some on there, and it'll float through, and it would be
Yeah.
pretty and tasty.
Is that I guess we should probably write that down in the notes.
Probably should.
See, pomegranate.
And you're gonna catch up on cocktail stuff. I gotta catch up on I gotta put the season's videos into our Patreon. So there's everyone's sign up for our Patreon. I'll have those videos up soon. You can watch us uh,
Yeah.
giggle through our contradicting each other because
Right.
research is inconsistent.
Well, that's the fun thing about the internet is there's weird stuff. And next episode is gonna be even crazier. I already started doing research for the pineapple upside down cake. And, how do I do without, like, exposing the whole next episode, it will be all knowledge based on my experience. Or almost all. I had to do a lot of side digging and just going, "Oh, wait a minute. I'm old enough that I lived through all of the evolution of this cocktail. Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is one I voluntarily had to drink.
Yeah. No, it's and I'm excited for the next one. Ooh, fun fact.
Okay.
So I mentioned Harry's Bar, and, like, at one point, they were claiming to have invented the Alabama Slammer.
Yes.
On their website, there is no mention of the Alabama Slammer, but their current claim to fame is the Crazy Bucket, which is a bucket, I wanna say with 2 bottles of liquor, a bunch of mixers, and then topped with beer. And, Harry is still
Ew.
alive. He started the bar in 1972, a year after the first Alabama cocktail, at least, was published. And he's now in his late 60s, and he is even on record as saying, "I don't sell this to single or individuals anymore because they get too drunk."
Wow.
But yeah, they're home
That
of
with
Crazy
Long
with the
Island's
K,
on the
Crazy
table.
Bucket.
You know
So,
what? This is
roll
funny. I just
Tide.
decided I went to look back at our spreadsheet of seasons and shows just out of curiosity for season 1 when we did different liquors.
Yeah.
We like both apparently just hate SoCo. It didn't occur to us to cover it as one of the basic
Oh, yeah, it doesn't
bar
count,
items.
and
We
no.
completely just skipped it.
I I I think the last bar I worked at, we didn't even have it. We're like, "Nah."
Wow.
I mean, we might be in the South, but we're not that
The people
desperate.
that like it would get so angry. They just expect to have it. Like SoCo and they drink it with like Coke, right? Some people just
Maybe?
I
I
feel like
don't
there's something else I hear people order all the time.
I mean, I would imagine and maybe have some weird prejudice in my brain, but, like, sweet tea and SoCo, maybe? It'd be awful, but
I
we
think
already
they
like
just drink it
SoCo.
with Coke. But
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, I I will do Malort shots on the regular and I won't drink SoCo. Eh.
Yeah, that's more reasonable.
I mean, hey, out there, if you love it, feel free to chime in. Email us
Please.
at tippletheory@gmail.com. Come into our Discord, whatever. We'd love to hear from you. Explain yourself. And the peach thing. I'm really did any of you know that that's supposed to be peach? Don't forget to like, follow, and review us on the listening platform of your choice. And next episode, we'll be talking about the pineapple upside down cake.
Woohoo! Please check out patreon.com/Tipple Theory today, where you can become a supporter and get access to video of our cocktail of the week being made and other behind-the-scenes goodies. Thank you to Scott Gesser for writing our theme music that you're listening to right now. You can find him and links to his music at scottgesser.weebly.com. Nice.
Nice.